I want to get to the Clippers, everyone. The Clippers blew out the Pacers last night by 33 points. It was a balanced attack. 7 Clippers scored in double figures. Here's Marcus Morris and Paul George on the team's improved chemistry this year. Take a listen. This was really interesting.
I feel like our energy is way better this season. I think guys are buying in. Guys are, enjoying playing the game. And obviously, there's been a lot of talk about PG and, how he's feeling going into the season. And like I said last game, man, I'm excited to see how far he can take it.
Or it's a real bond, man. It's fun. But this team is locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around and been in. It's just hopefully you guys see it, just how well we're meshing, and we're going to continue to build off that. We like where we're at and like where we're headed, and we want to see this thing play all the way through.
So, Robert, Marcus Morris also said last night, he said, we got in a room at the beginning of the season and we just got it all out and then put it behind us. Do you buy that the chemistry is as good as it looked last night and that these issues are behind them?
I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on that because it's always easy to say that and throw it out there in the universe and hope that it happens.
Right.
And everything is always good when there's no adversity. When some adversity smacks you in the face, how are you going to react? And we can have this. We're going to have this conversation after every 30-point win.
Right.
And guys are saying this because they're trying to make themselves believe this. And I think with Ty Lue there, and he's going to emphasize that a lot, and with PG starting to emphasize it and say, hey, I got to make up for what I did in the playoffs. And with Kawhi buying in and saying, oh, I'm going to play back-to-backs. I'm going to be here for you guys. That means a lot. People don't understand when you the 8th, 9th, 10th man, people say, oh, you need to go practice. No, we all need to practice so we can get this rapport and play together as a team. And I think with these guys starting to do that, they're buying in, and maybe this can carry over, and we can have a good playoff series from those two guys.
Yeah, it's a small sample size, obviously, and you want to drop kick the 50-pointer out the window, obviously. So you kick that one out.
Yep.
Overall, they're playing fantastic basketball. You got to admit that.
Right.
And
10-4.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking at is how well are they winning and are they winning? And they're doing both. And so I think T. Lue's doing a heck of a job of getting guys to buy into the role. I think all of the noise about Paul George early on brought all those guys together. Yeah, it happens that way. It's the same when we got LeBron in Miami. You remember the ridicule he got? I mean, and so, but what it did for us is everybody in the locker room surrounded them, put their hands on them. And so I think that's what's happening with the Clippers right now.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Mook Morris, when he gets you to circle up in the locker room, it's real. It ain't going to be no BS. And you're going to hash it out. And once you walk out of that locker room, that's where it stays. And so I do think they're on the right track of getting it together. And the big test will be when they get squeezed in the playoffs.
It'll be interesting to see, but they are building. They look great last night. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.